The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. For the Suns, they continue their stretch of home games.
Rockets.
One and 0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Well, it's just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. No team likes getting swept either. I mean, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you hardly know.
Now, Hero, after Jalen Green's miss. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. This is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
That's his second personal foul.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hero on the wing. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Now, here's Bridges. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Booker left side. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
And here they come. Pass to Anunoby. Driving in. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now, Hero. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ayton in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Vucevic.
24 seconds.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Timeout charge to Houston.
Rockets trail by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. Just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball, and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force him into mistakes. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They get it again. And a deep 3 from Booker. The long distance 3 is there.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And the rejection by Ayton. Hero from long range. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Looking for their first basket of the game. Houston moving the ball around. Kept alive. To stop the run. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
Inside. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Here's Daniels. No points in the game yet for him. And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
That's his first personal
Just
foul.
got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the
Rocket
over-the-back.
substitution.
We see this a lot. The ball looks so good coming your way. It's hard to resist reaching over.
Hero from long range. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ayton. Three-pointer. And the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Wood.
Tristan Wood.
Oh, the jam
Assisted
by
by
Wood.
Mercy. Wood putting a little sauce on that slam.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this. Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Şengün. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Well, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
.116 left to play in the first. Ayton with it. Here's the three. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Jones. And it's sent back by Horford.
You can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Takes the three. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. From outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Wood. Back to Jones. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Shots good by Hero.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Now Daniels, defended by Booker. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective, is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Pass to Christopher. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And it's the Suns with the ball.
You know, he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Christopher, that's good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot. The drive by Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
During the 2019-20 season, Chris, the Milwaukee Bucks had not one but two sets of brothers, the Antetokounmpos and the Lopez twins.
What a special experience for Lopez brothers. I mean, their last season together was in college, all the way back in 2008. Brooke and Robin are both fantastic post defenders.
Jalen Green.
The Bucks led the league in defensive rating that season. They also had an NBA best 56-17.
In the corner, Crowder with it. To the middle. They double in with Vucevic. Back to Crowder. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Stripped it away. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's in there. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Down low. Out to Anthony. Here's Christopher. He's got 6. Clock at 4. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. He can't give him these opportunities.
First team foul. Rockets call timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Here's Green. 6 points for him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Pass to Christopher. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Green. Good D by Lopez. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. There's Hero with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Kicks it out to Booker. Inside. Here's Green. Nice to the hoop.
Assistant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Outside, Green. Back to quickly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And quickly drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now, Hero. He has 5. Picked off in midair. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. It's hauled in by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Horford, here we go. Anunoby in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford. So adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Over in the corner, Hero. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound. Suns lead by 11. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Anunoby, no good. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Number 13.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Right side Horford. Booker, right side. Doesn't go for him. And it's Houston the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Takes a step back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Hero. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. For the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Bridges outside. It's good.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And Green slams it in.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Book comes up empty down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Into the lane. Shot's good by Hero.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
There's the steal. Puts it up from 17. They get it back. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Green. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Rockets, Jalen.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
To the inside. On the wing, Green. Tries again. Here's Bridges. And he banks in the lane. Bridges got 8 points.
Bridges is a tough player. He has no fear of going inside to get a rebound. Plus, put it back in.
And Ayton throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Hero with it. He's got 15. That's tipped.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
It's tipped. Pass to Anunoby. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hero on the wing. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Green draws the double. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And here is Bridges. He's got 8. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking and whistles and then maybe causing some foul trouble.
Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Şengün's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Here's Christopher. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 41.
Rockets trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Şengün. The second effort to the middle. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Şengün's got 8 points. Payne up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Phoenix no good that time either. Rockets trailed by 5. .55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, wow. With that size mismatch, I mean, he's the one supposed to be getting dunked on, not the other way around.
Anthony down low. To end the drought. A second chance effort. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Houston making a switch. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse. And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
All right, fans, that was your zone.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Phoenix with the ball. Now here's Booker. To end the cold streak. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with more passes like that, Wood can make things very hard. That'll round out this game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Come on, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Quickly with it. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Suns. 3-point lead. And here is Quickly. 6 to shoot. Horford gets a hand on it. Here's Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Bridges inside. Bank shot, no good. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
That's his first personal
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw drops for Green.
Jalen Green.
Both free throws good from Green.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Booker outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Here's Wood. Goes back up. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
There's Hero with the 3. Here's Ayton. Another shot. Back to Hero. Here's Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Booker. Driving the lane. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Rockets.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Rockets trailed by 4. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. Green's got 21 in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker driving inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green with the ball. And Green slams it in.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
And there he goes, Booker, shooting off the vert.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Booker with a deep 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They double him with Horford. To the paint. And Horford pulls it down. And so Horford will bring it up for the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The drive by Booker. Count it, good. And it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
All right, David, thanks. Over in the corner, Hero. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
The drive by Green. Now, Anunoby. No good with the triple. On the wing quickly. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Quickly's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point.
Now, Hero. Back to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Vucevic. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Green taking his time here. To the inside. To take the lead. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Out to the wing. Outside, Horford. Hero on the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. The drive by Green. On the wing, Bridges. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so he drops them both.
Phoenix.
It's a 4-point ball game.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of confidence. At the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For three, Booker. Pass to Hero. Will it go?
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be hopping. I'm showing my earth if I want. Hang up the phone on A, I block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a thought I was taking. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the Trinas. I'm known to set it up like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Number one song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the. And they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go! Have him with the act, come on. The flow mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want. We talking about phone on A, I block the number. I told you don't play with me, we talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a thought I was taking. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
All black attire. My them ride out. Horseback for hire. Pin the dryer. I ain't talking Richard, and I'm talking Pryor.
What you know about? What you know about?
Huh?
What you know about?
Grease.
What you know about Gets and Skeppy?
Go on then. I feel like I'm born again. Me and Gets on the track and it's feeling like the rooftop all again. Yeah, we're that again. Get the. Soon as they told me about the power that came with the black skin, unlocked it, then I tapped in. Alchemist when I.
my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a taxi? Fresh blowout, skin on town. She ready. You look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time. Now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring the phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up.
That my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerk.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by... by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Jazz in this matchup, they got to be feeling pretty good as they won that last outing against Phoenix.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Here's Monk. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Giddey. The lob to Bradley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Booker. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Outside, Horford. Pulls it from the elbow. No good from Booker. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. And a dunk by Horford.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And stolen by Ayton. Over in the corner, Hero. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ayton attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Here's Giddey. Rejected by Booker. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Ayton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Here's Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Mitchell. Horford with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Ayton. It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. Latrey buries the long-range jumper.
3-point field goal.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Pass to Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
They double him with Booker. Giddey, no good. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Anunoby in the corner. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Driving to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. There's the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
3-point field goal.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here is Hero. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The drive by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell is double. Here's Monk. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. There's the drive. And the rejection by Bradley. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Azubuike.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now, here's Monk. Here's Bradley. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's his first personal foul.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And that one misses. Suns trail by 6. Here's Anunoby. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Pass to Monk. And here's Azubuike. Lets it go with the 3. And stolen by Horford. The shot that time, not on target.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Back to Lopez. No good with the layup. Jazz leading by 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
Three-point field goal.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
And the wide-open shot from Crowder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. Conley left side. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
They double team Conley. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The kick out to Brown. Back to Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Josh Christopher. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Blocking foul called on Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Utah has possession. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Phoenix foul.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Devin Booker.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
To the paint. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his second
they've
personal
repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, Kanter can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And taken away by Brown. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Outside Conley. Going inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now Hero. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Hero, no good. Brown with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovich work through contact on that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Oh, that's blocked. Conley surveying the D. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Clock at 4. Booker. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. They double him with Ayton. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Round down low. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Looking to end the run. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And so it's Utah, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Jazz working the ball around now. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Utah foul.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That's tipped. Monk with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Back to Monk. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here's Giddey. Pass to Monk. Let's go. Unable to get that one.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That's his first personal.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Devin Booker.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Booker. Rebound by Azubuike. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Kicks it out to Bradley. Mitchell right side. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Here's Bradley.
Tony Bradley.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss, he gets that one. Ayton's got 9.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Phoenix foul.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Booker in the corner. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Pass to Giddey. No good on the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. That's good by Hero.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And here is Hero. He's got 5. Back to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now Hero. And he drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. Hero's got 7.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Releases. And Utah again with the bucket.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Fades away. And they'll get another chance.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it's sent back by Horford. And here's Booker from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Hero. Horford in the post. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Over in the corner, Brown. And they double up Brown. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Conley penetrating. It's stolen by Anthony. "19 seconds left to play in the third. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead from the field.
Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Anthony. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Here's Christopher. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First team foul.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Christopher. Phoenix, no good that time either. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Brown wide open. He fires.
3-point
good on the three-point shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Phoenix foul.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
First team foul.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Clock at 6. And they double up Brown. Tries yet again. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Monk. There's the screen. Takes the three. Horford with the rebound. And here's Phoenix. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Christopher.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the dunk by Booker.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pass to Hero. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Christopher, no good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And here are the Suns now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Mitchell with it.
Phoenix foul.
And there's the call on DeAndre.
That's his third foul
of the game.
Third team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Giddey. Monk, no one around him. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Giddey.
Clearly a foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Fourth team foul.
And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Utah.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. My personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Mitchell is double. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick to the inside.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Booker fires from way outside. Off the mark there with the three-point.
Georgia, why going in foreclosure? That M3, my 4th order. Yeah, I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons, white winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt, just the dance, ain't tryna flirt. My mans came home the first, watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old heads trying to take me down. 10 so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll, whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grab, I'ma chain with them, put the block up, but it still came down. Let me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man. Need the love, be my, need my. I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't get what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coof, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to get me, but I ran no first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gonna work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.